The LAPD confiscated millions of dirty dollars from a criminal syndicate, but they never expected to have to reclaim it following a brazen armored truck attack. Sky 5 News has the exclusive story.
Hey guys, War Machine here again, bringing some more Battlefield Hardline Blood Money on Derailed. So what I want to kind of go through today is just kind of commentate as I'm playing and see what you guys think about it as I throw a grenade into the wall and almost kill myself. Not really that smart, but I didn't know that the wall was there, so that's just not me paying attention very well. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of commentation a little bit better maybe than just some of the just regular gameplay and just talking and just kind of letting you guys go through. So right here what I'm trying to do is trying to figure out what's going on, because I kind of spawned in over by the enemy vault and I wasn't really sure what was going on, and my aim is just terrible today. For whatever reason on this match and several others that I played tonight, my aim, for whatever reason, I was just aiming way too high a lot of the times, and it was costing me a lot of deaths. So, you know, it was just kind of getting on my nerves. So as you see, I'm going through here. I'm just trying to get my bearing and see what's going on, making sure there's no more enemies over at the enemy vault as I'm playing here. Just making sure that everything is good to go before I run in here and try and take some of the enemy's money. But as you can see, not everybody was gone, but now we're clear, we're good to go. We're going to start grabbing some of their cash. Normally, I don't like to go for the enemy vault a whole lot, because you got, like, right here, you got like 7-8 dudes just grabbing all the money from the enemy vault. And yeah, I mean, it's great, you can get all the cash or whatever, and it's a little bit lower risk sometimes for the for grabbing the cash as opposed to grabbing the money in the middle. But you really need to control 2 points of the cash on this game to really be successful, because if you're not, then more than likely the enemy team is going to be grabbing all the cash in the middle, and you're just going to end up losing. And I try to mainly go for the middle a little bit more than I do the enemy vaults. And this sucks right here, I get a trade kill. But yeah, so I try and go for the middle a little bit more, and it helps a lot when you got people that are really trying to play the objective, because a lot of times these guys are just running lone wolf, which is fun sometimes or whatever, but you really gotta play the objective to do well, because honestly, what you'll find is that if you're lone wolfing it a lot, just kind of trying to do your own thing, you're not going to do as well as far as your gameplay too, because you really need to have teammates around you to kind of back you up and, you know, revive you if you die, or, you know, provide the enemy with multiple targets. Because what happens is if you got multiple targets you have to engage, it makes your brain stop for a split second, and you have to try and decide which one they need to shoot, which gives you or your teammate the opportunity to either kill them first. That way you're not, you know, dying so much. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, this is just me trying to commentate over my gameplay. So, you know, if I stutter a little bit, I apologize. I've never done this before, but I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. So I hope you guys can leave me some comments down below and tell me what you guys might want to see, something a little bit different if you guys like this. If you don't like this, maybe something a little bit different. Any type of advice, whatever you guys want to see, you know, it's up to you guys. You know, I make these for you guys. I don't make them for me, but I do enjoy making them. But a little bit of feedback always helps, you know, on this. And I've learned quite a bit ever since I've started, you know, making these, which hasn't been too long. But I hope you guys can notice that some of the editing has gotten a little bit better, you know. Some of the gameplay I hope is a little bit better as well, because for a couple of nights I've been struggling. I don't know why. It's just been bad nights or something. I'm not sure what's been going on. But anyway, so right here I'm back over by the enemy vault, and I'm just trying to gain my bearing again and making sure that everything's clear before I hop in. So I don't know if you guys have seen my other video. So right here when you're grabbing the money, I know it sounds kind of funky, but you got to reach over with your left hand and hold the X button down, or square button if you're on PS4. You got to kind of cock the controller sideways so you're able to still ADS. And it feels kind of funky at first, but it's saved my ass a couple of times to where, like, a guy'd be running through that door right there and I was able to shoot him down. The only thing that sucks is that you can get one, maybe two guys, because if you're holding down the X button or the square button, you can't reload. The only thing you can do is if you're, you know, if you're really, you know, tricky, you can reach up and, you know, switch to your sidearm, which will be still helpful, but I mean, it just makes it more difficult. But yeah, so if you reach over with that left hand and on your left thumb to press that X or square button to pick up the cash, you can still maintain the ability to look around and even shoot. And if you're really good, you can still hold on to that the ADS button, so you can still actually aim down sights, because, you know, obviously everybody knows that hip fire is not quite as accurate as as aiming down sights. But yeah, that's my little tip for you guys. I've used it a couple times. It works great. It saved my butt a bunch of times, and it really works. So over here, I'm heading back over to my vault, and you got this guy trying to run me over, but it just ain't gonna happen. And then I pop him in the face with a pistol and get the assist counts as kill. So then I pick up his cash, and then I trying to run over here. At this point, I don't know that there's a guy up in this building up on the right, and he's got a spawn beacon up there. And so I run in here, drop my cash, turn around, look up, and there he is. So yeah, I'm up, okay, I'm good to go. So I run outside, and I'm thinking, all right, well, I'm good, because he's already dead, not knowing that he's got a spawn beacon. So you'll see here, I check my mini map, and I see something's going on again. So I'll go, oh, what's going on over here? So I go back, not realizing that he had a spawn beacon up there. And I actually tried to look for it. I don't know if it shows it here a little bit later, but I couldn't find it. I think somebody else got it before I did, and then he pops me right here, boom, and then I die. That kind of sucked, actually. It kind of pissed me off, because I just killed that guy like 2 seconds ago, and then he dies again, which is a little bit satisfying. So now I'm back over here, trying to pick up some more money, see if we can win the game here, because we were actually down quite a bit when I first jumped into the match. See, and right here, that's right there is what I did, that reaching over. I was actually reaching over at that point in time to try and grab the cash when that guy ran in there, and I was still able to ADS and kill him. And so I'm going for more money here. And there's this guy on the roof. See, but right there, I was actually trying to do that little ADS trick, and that's why my aim was really funky. I just couldn't get a good ADS on him. So I just decided to run, and then I get blown up with a grenade. So, you know, it happens. Not the end of the world, but hey. So let's see what we got going on now. Okay, so yeah, now I'm back over by my vault again, because I think they were hitting it. I can't remember. So yeah, there's a couple guys over here, and I'm trying to get this guy to jump in. And I don't know why, but maybe for you guys it's probably the same thing. It's like every time you jump in a vehicle and you honk your horn or flash the sirens, people don't want to jump in your car. You know, you're trying to be a good teammate and give them a ride back over to the objective, or like here I got the SUV, and I'm like, hey, I need a gunner, you know, and nobody wants to jump in the gunner seat. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go over here, and I think I spin around the corner here, and I run over this guy. Let's see, yeah, I run him over, and he dies, and then I jump out, and I think I get killed too. And I don't know if you guys have noticed too, like you can see right here, right as I spin around the corner, watch this. It's like almost insta-death. And that's the SG-553, and that's actually one of the crappier guns in this game. And, you know, it was like an almost insta-death. So, you know, DICE and Visceral, they really need to kind of address some of the TDK, bring it a little bit closer to Battlefield 4. I mean, I'm not sure if how you guys feel about the TDK in this game. It's still a little short for me, and you know, I mean the game's still fun, but I mean I'd like to have a little bit more challenge, you know, because I'm the type of person that likes to try and get better at a game before I really master it. And if it's just too easy to kill people, then the people that aren't as good at the game can do much better with less skill. And you know, for me, I really would like to be able to be a little bit more challenged. Yeah, I still want to have fun. I don't want to go negative and have a crappy game or whatever, but you know, it's still more fun and more satisfying if you can actually kill people without having them insta-death you. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and leave me a like and a comment down below, and if you're really feeling good, subscribe.